side.
In the early 1970s, motocross exploded onto the scene with thousands of bikes lining the starting gates. Over the years, the pioneers of the sport have pushed it to new levels, defying gravity, making motocross an international sensation. It's Scott Steger's dream to resurrect these bikes from motocross's past.
My name is Scott Steger, and it's my job to find these machines and bring them back from the dead.
He's very persistent. He calls about every day and finds the most unique things that I have no idea how he finds them.
The most exciting part about my dad's job is that every day you get your hands on a different motorcycle when you have a love for motorcycles, and that's what you do for a living.
One man's junk is another man's treasure. Scott's combing through the junkyards today looking for the perfect frame. He has a client willing to pay top dollar for an early 1970s vintage Honda.
Here's what we're looking for right here. Here's a 75 Honda Elsinore. This is the one we're...
To the average person, this frame may just seem like a pile of junk and rust. To Scott, he envisions the perfect dirt bike, the way it rode off the showroom floor 30 years ago.
This is the final step in our final assembly. We've got everything ready to go back together for our resurrection process here.
If you ask his wife, she'll tell you that she barely sees him with all the time he spends in the garage.
I'm really happy for Scott that he is doing a job that he loves to do. It is sometimes hard because he does it all himself, and I don't get to see a whole lot of him.
Being their collector bikes and carry a hefty price tag, many of Scott's clients are very demanding. With the budget restraints, search for the parts, cost of the bike, each project is a race against the clock.
Scott is very serious about what he does. I mean, he gets down to, like I said, the decals is very, to the letter, everything, to the tire size. He gets the suspension set up the way they was built back in the day.
Yeah, he's the best. I've seen some other vintage bikes, restorations done, and his bikes are cut above the rest.
Scott restores those bikes to its full authenticity. Down to every nut and bolt. He's the best at what he does.
So here's our 1975 CR125 Honda that we've resurrected from the dead. This bike here is already sold, and our selling price is $7,500, and it's going to the collector here in the States.
Before Scott hands his creation off to his client, he christens it with its first ride.